My name is Royce from Sweden, and this is the story of a guy and his daughter who's planning to move here in northern Sweden, which is also another name, which is also called Lapland. Okay, so I'm here as a chef, salad chef in a 500 room hotel here in the north of Sweden. And guess what? Today we have a snowstorm, and I don't know if you can see all of the snow. Really like a nice time to walk, but this would be especially when winter is coming or at start of winter. This is more pronounced and much more dangerous because the snow is thicker, and then it's also windy, which is the one that is like the biggest problem is because uh, there's this thing called wind chill, which actually the wind, because it's already cold, it's like taking a shower even though you're wearing clothes. So that's the problem with wind chill, is that it basically takes away your spirit, if there's a spirit thing. Okay, so again, welcome to the blog. My name is Royce, and this is my story, and I like to hear a story from you as well. I would like to hear where you're from, if you're interested as well in living in a place, not necessarily here as well, but somewhere similar. It doesn't have to be snow. It could be a desert, could be a tropical island, or somewhere, what's another desert, mountains, in the water, or whatever. Because you know, there are different kinds of people that thrive on different environments, and I seem to like this one for the longest time, even though I started liking this kind of environment when I was 12. So now I'm over 50, so it's really, how do you say that? It's really not really a dream come true. It's kind of cheesy when you say that, but it's a dream come true for me. Uh, Living in this kind of the world. Uh, oh my God! Wait for this one. It's the lorry, and it's really speeding. Oh no. Okay, prepare for a whiplash. Okay, you see that truck cannot stop on time. It will take 300 meters to brake to a full stop. See, because the snow acts like a coating on the tarmac, and then the tarmac is going to be supposed to be like rough, so there's friction, and so it will get traction. But now with the snow filling over all of the gaps, it's now one shiny slide that looks like this. Yeah, hi again, my name is Royce, and welcome to Lapland. Yes, I'd like to hear from you as well. Tell me your story. One of my stories, the reason for moving here is because I I need to finish this music that I've been making, and then also finish some of the book that I'm writing as well, and then how do you say that? And then I would continue my podcasting, one in a different language and another in English as well. And hopefully, wait, who's that? Uh, Hussein. Is that Hussein? Hussein, hey. Hey, hi, Hussein. Welcome. Oh, you. Okay, this is treacherous now. We need to. So we need to stop so that the driver can estimate what to do, because things are very unpredictable in this kind of like weather. Visibility, and then of course the skidness, if there's such a word. Wait. Hello, Hussein. Hussein, hello, my friend. Hi, welcome to the blog. Okay. The icon for the flag is kind of too small. I would not guess. Where are you from, Hussein? Okay, so welcome again to the blog, and we'll talk about life here. First, jobs of things that you do here. Mostly northern Sweden is empty. It's also not what we would say, if you want to earn a lot of money, this is probably not the best place to be. You know what I'm saying? Because to earn money, you need a lot of people. And unfortunately, in this bit of Sweden, there's not a lot of people. The nearest village is over there, about 4 kilometers away, and it's about 5,000 people. And when you say 5,000 people, that's really not much to support a restaurant or any kind of business. Believe me, in that shop, there's only one petrol station, and then also just one convenience store. And that's the end of the story, because there's nothing else. There's nothing much for you to do business, because most people have cars, and they would try to go to the nearest supermarket, which is about 35 kilometers away. And even there, the selections of stuff that you could buy, or services that you could do, I take, is not really a lot, but it would do, because you have no other choice. You know what I mean? So 35 kilometers would be essentially like 35 minutes by car, like by that, you see? And in most cases, you would be alone in this road for like the good part of the 35 minutes, because you won't be seeing a lot of people as well. Hello. What's that? Style. Is that steel? Because there's a glare and I can't see much. Hi, we are in Sweden right now. I live here in Sweden for the last 7 years, and since 1996 I've been living in Europe. So this is home now. There's no other place except this one, man. So hey, who's that? Hitchhiker? What's that? The one that said hi? I really have to improve this. Really need to get glasses that have like this glare coating of some sort. So thank you. I kid you not, it's really beautiful. Okay, there's another car that's about more than a kilometer and a half away, and it's speeding. So we keep on moving. This is northern Sweden. So if you look around, how do you say that? There's this place called Kiruna, Kiruna. If you go open your Google Maps, that would be like it would be like the most beautiful nature park of Sweden when it comes to, this kind of scenery. And then, if you want to find out this place, it's called Slagnos, which is spelled like this: Slagnas. And on the search bar, just click the one that says like Northern Sweden or Sweden, and you will find that This is really, you can confirm that what you're seeing right now is the same. Ah, Akiko. Oh no, the timing chain. Actually it really depends. I don't have a BM, but my other chef has, and believe me, man, if here uh, you need to learn how to fix it for yourself. But this would be like a little bit uh, much more technical. You would It would be like in the 200 euros to be in that neighborhood. Akiko, hi, hey, hi, hi. Yeah, Akiko is from Japan. Hi, welcome to northern Sweden. Okay, so it's there's a storm right now, and we've been walking quite far now. We almost passed over the 1 kilometer mark, which is not really that far, but it's cold. So I walk to work. This is a seasonal job, okay? So most of the local people, if not all of the local people, have cars, because it's very essential. But, oi, who's that? Hussein. Yes. Yeah, I still slide. Okay, now I can read it because it got darker a bit. It's not really. The last time I checked, it was -6. The problem is the wind chill. The wind chill is basically like a laser beam in one of those movies that takes away your powers. And instead of superpowers, this is just your heat, body heat. And remember, when a person's body heat goes to a certain level, it starts shutting down. And when it shuts down, yes, okay, yeah. And then when it shut down, you're really screwed. Okay, so we keep on walking. We have to be very careful because sometimes the drivers are driving fast and there's not a lot of people who are walking. So I work here during the winter, and this is my first year working here. So oh, wait, this is, those tracks is most likely a hare. You see, you can tell a hare is like bigger. This is the hind legs for sure. This is the front one, and this is the back. It's basically not really walking, but it's like doing that rabbit motion thing. It's that one is kind of probably last night. Yeah, I think the hares here, the bigger rabbits that are not as cute as the pet rabbit kind, they turn white. They turn Mr. Steel Slide. Okay, thank you, Hussein. Thank you, my brother. Okay, so like I said, we might be looking at one hair, but it's white and it will never move because it can hear me, and it will think by instinct that I'm a predator. So it has to. There are eagles here, but I think they migrate south or somewhere. And then also owls. But of course, owls work, or not really work, hunt at night, not work. So the plan now is that we keep on moving, and see, look at that, beautiful life. Yeah, and would you believe that those pants are just cotton? I'm going to show you. Wait, see, that's my skin now. Okay, I sincerely suggest not to do that if you're going to hike or spend most of the time outdoors. The only reason I'm doing that would be my kitchen pants. So because I thought we have lockers in our restaurant, but the problem is that this walk from where we started till the restaurant takes me about half an hour. And I was thinking, just change the top part and then put your jacket and then just walk home. And that would be, wait, it would not be smart to to make a snowman on the side of the road because this road is private and they're really working fast. But we'll try at the end of the walk. We'll try that one. See, those are they're selling that those firewood. Wait, we just wait for the car to pass by. Okay, see those ones. Okay, those are firewood for sale. That's even a phone number. uh, but I don't think they do deliveries, if you know what I'm saying. So this is really the actual working house. So there's a lot of people now passing by. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Again, that's my next door neighbor, more than a kilometer away. No chance of borrowing sugar or something. So this is the life in the northern part. Everything that you would probably possibly need before winter, you should stack up. Canned goods, you know, preserved foods, ready to eat foods, sugar, salt, fuel. Wait, we don't want to die. So we just wait for it to pass. Okay, so we walk here. Even though these people, if they know you and your neighbors and everything, they will try to help you, but it would be very unsmart and not very. You're not going to be likable, to put it this way. Yeah, you won't be liked, and the problem in this part is that you need to learn how to get along with everyone. Okay, because sooner or later you might need your help and they might need your help as well. And you have to, it's like there's this thing about what we call here common good. Yeah, look at that. That is like more than a meter now thick of snow. We'll try to find some. Yeah, and I cannot really. We'll try to make that snowman, but it will take some time, and I'm not wearing proper pants. So we'll think about that first before we do it. Because what I'm wearing right now is basically walking. It's only good while I'm moving. It doesn't work if I'm going to like play outside the snow. You know what I mean? Dash Aresh Gang. What does that mean? Can you dash Arash Gang? Oh. Okay, don't know what's that for, but yeah, I can. It depends on what's that. So just look. You don't want to get lost in this kind of weather, especially with my pants as well. You know, let's say, for example, hopefully it will never happen, is that I get hit by a car and I got flung really far and landed in a ditch and nobody can see me. If I got knocked out and became unconscious, I'll be dead in 15 minutes. Even though if I fall, there's a ditch-like place there, and there's probably somebody sleeping or living there. No, there's no way that person can hear you from there or see you or something. So that's why I'm wearing high visibility clothes. to increase my chances of not being hit by anyone. So you would see there's a white band in between those trees from afar. That's the other side of the lake. The big white one behind the trees in the front is the lake that is frozen. It's about, according to my friend who lives here, is about half a meter thick, which is, he said, would be enough to support cars like that. That's a Alfa Romeo over there to not break. Okay. Hey Hussein, yeah, I'm good. Thank you for asking. We're here working, going to work, by the way. First, I'm going to get some small breakfast, and then I'll go to the sauna, or the bastu in Swedish, which is to sweat. It's like steam room. The one that doesn't cook people. So yeah, it's the best way to lose some weight and take away all of the toxins that your body produces every day while you're working. Because no amount, look, I can work here 14 hours a day, and you will never sweat, even if it's in the kitchen during this kind of weather, of course. And not sweating is really not very healthy as well. So this is a really like an antique old house. So you can tell when it's really, you can tell the age of a house or a structure because the kind of wood, the way it was cut and then assembled, you can tell. Wait, I'm going to show you this one. These are like some sheds and everything. Wait. So, my name is Royce Hussein. Hussein is Royce. So, look. Wait. I'm going to. This is an old part of a barn, and they made an extension, and you can see the difference between the modern technology and the old one. Because before this one, that's the planks are horizontal. Is because they're using the weight of the wood to make it sturdy. But this one is because you can just, it's like corrugated iron or something. You don't need that to do that. But you see, this one is old school carpentry, and that's your, do it yourself maybe kind of thing. Even the way the roof is made. Okay. So this will be your post box. That's, I know somebody who lives there. See? Wait, I'm going to show you. Old school carpentry. It's not because it's shabby. It's just because they don't have power tools before. They took away the electricity so to prevent it from burning because it's kind of old. Okay, so that's the thing, and it's now a shed of some sort. Okay, now this is already, we're approaching the, what we call the hotel complex. That's where the utilities are. So garbage sorting, heating, we're burning our trash to use as fuel for hot water as well, and heating for the entire complex. So I think we're using inverted heating. I don't remember that word now. It's the one cheaper, the one that you bury the heating or cooling element on the ground, and then depend on the warmth of the ground, because underground it's kind of warmer, of course, and then you use that to heat your house, which is what they say is relatively cheaper, easier, and effective. Because if you're going to use or depend on electricity to to heat your house or firewood, uh, you would probably need a lot of firewood throughout the winter, and that's not sustainable. When I say sustainable, it doesn't mean environmentally sustainable at all. Basically, still, I'm over 50. Okay, so this way of life is not for people that are young. I would not even advise you to do that. The reason being is that I think people need to discover the world by themselves. Maybe a couple of advice here and there would be okay, but there's really things in life that I think it's better learned the hard way. You know, I mean, look, you can Google as much as you want about Sweden and become an expert, but you haven't been here. You know what I'm saying? So maybe a year in Sweden is much more better than a lifetime of reading books about Sweden or somewhere else that you want to live or want to visit. That's our fire station over there. Looks like we're in the Arctic or something. No, but in the no, not Arctic, Antarctica. The problem with Antarctica, you can tell, because there are no trees in Antarctica. That's the thing. We're not even over the Arctic Circle. We're about 3 kilometers away from the Arctic Circle. Yeah, still, where are you from? And you seem to be. Why the name Steel for? You're not like a hockey player, because we have a hockey place now here. So thanks, man. Like I said, this blog is also like a podcast as well. I want you guys to be part of the story as well. We don't need to be best friends. We don't need to know everything about each other. But every now and then it would be nice to talk to strangers. Like I said, nobody has the monopoly of knowledge. So no matter how stupid or smart you think yourself, you can always say that there's somebody else smarter than you. So that's the hotel complex. For those who have first time to join me in my walk, that's a 500 plus room hotel. And the buses that you would see is the airport shuttle, because every now and then the nearest biggest airport is about 300 kilometers away, and it would take, under speed limits, it would take over 3 hours to go there. So they might be flying tonight or in the afternoon or something. There we go. Look at that. Yes. You see now this payloader, or it's they use it to push the snow around and make this look. Imagine, like, this is more than 1.5 meters, but of course this is from this snow going that way. About the snow, man, I don't think I can have the time, because my legs are cold. But you should not be. The last thing that you need to be in this part of the world, like in this kind of weather, is to get lost and to be walking with the wrong kind of clothes. Because there's a like a saying in Swedish that there is no bad weather, just bad clothing. I kid you not, the Swedish people, no matter how old, even 80-year-old people are walking in this kind of weather just for the heck of it. No, it's basically exercise as well. But you need to wear the right kind of clothes. You need another layer underneath your pants. Do not wear anything cotton. because that's breathable. So it means that the heat from your legs are how do you say that? Are is escaping, thereby making your body burn more calories to just stay warm, even if you're moving. And that's very bad because once you lose your supply of body heat, then this hypothermia would start coming in, right? Yeah. Another hour meeting, and you are again without ski. Yeah, because the ski is inside the hotel, and tomorrow it's a Saturday. I'm off of the weekend, so tomorrow's episode is will be. I'm going to try out the skis and walk around here, and hopefully slide going back, going there as much as possible. Of course, we have to change. Those are Nike shoes. Nike shoes. So we're going to wear something winter appropriate. Different layers of clothes and everything. And then look. And there we go. This is how beautiful Sweden can be. But then again, things that are beautiful are all sometimes, not always, sometimes are very dangerous. Good looking men, good looking women, sometimes they might be dangerous. You know what I mean? So this one, like I said, you're facing now where the lake is. Oh, wait. Well, butt naked in the snow, not really. On underwear. Let me explain. Let me walk first in this direction. In Finland, because I was with friends in Finland, even here in Sweden and even in Norway. It's fairly common to have rest houses or homes that automatically have saunas or bastus in Swedish. And basically what happened is that, let's pretend that this one is the sauna. So it's steamy, hot and everything. And then what people would do, oh wow, it's open. Oh, well, somebody forgot it. Let's see. Hello. This is wow. Okay, let's see this. See, very smart. They're warming it up, and that's the barbecue place. We're not supposed to be there as well, but first time to see it. Okay, so if that's the sauna, there's some water there. There's a hole, just like what you see with some of our Slavic friends do. You go out, sometimes with a towel, and then run here or walk very fast and dip yourself to the cold water. I haven't really done that part. Maybe during autumn, before the snow. I did that in Stockholm, but not in this weather, because when it's negative temperatures, it automatically freezes. Water automatically freezes, so it's not really healthy and safe as well. This one is like basically skateboards of some sort, to go around if you want to stay. You want to walk faster. You can slide and push yourself sliding like that. Again, oh yeah, I want to show you this, how clean the facilities here. Look at that. It has a heater, of course. There's liquid water, tissue and everything, and then you can do your number ones and number twos. But this is our for hotel guests. So, and then one of our episodes, if you're interested, I actually crossed that, but with the wrong shoe, without the ski. So tomorrow we're going to ski. Wait. There's also an episode that I tried the cheap version of the snowshoes, and apparently it's recommended to have, or if you're, for me, if I'm staying here, to get the snowshoes that can also slide, you know, because the one that I was able to borrow in the hotel, it's the one that you have to walk, so you would look like a walking yeti. Hey, Bound and OG. Hi, yes. Yeah, believe me, it's also nice. Like I said, this is like an acquired taste. It's like there are people who are, they find sushi very delicious, which is me. I'm one of them as well. And then some people like Indian food or Middle Eastern cuisine or Latin cuisine or something. It doesn't mean the other is tastier and better. It's just like we were born to like certain things and not like certain other things. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I have a good friend for the last 15 years who hates the snow, but she's from the States, so that's why she lives in New Mexico. Yeah. No. What's your name again? OG. OG, hi. Only in extreme circumstances you drink or eat snow. Why? It takes a lot of energy to melt that in your body. So if it's, let's say for example, you're trapped, you're lost in the middle of this forest and there's no civilization at all. I highly recommend not to drink that. First, you would probably, if you have a flask that you ran out of water, put some snow and then try to, like, your excess body heat, but never eat snow directly, because it would really screw your body heat and your inner core as well. Where is here? Here. This is, you're looking at Slognäs, Norrbotten, Swedish Lapland, which, if you look at the map, this would be the northernmost part of Sweden. And it's also one of the oldest parts of Sweden that is populated by Swedes. The first Swedes that lived in this part of the world, according to archaeologists, are called the Sami people. The Sami people are officially, in the entire Europe, is the only indigenous people, like tribes, but it's in the snow. Okay, so they've been living here for the longest time. And according to what I read before, the first people of these parts of Sweden and Norway didn't came from Denmark to Sweden, but actually from Russia, Finland, which is connected in the north, and then they eventually walked and traveled and colonized and inhabited these parts. And they're called Sami people. They have their own culture, language, everything. And basically they have also, like, they call it like a Sami nation, but it's not like an independent, super independent, but they have their own government here. They have their own flags and all of the trappings but they remain to be part of Sweden. And Lapland is it's not really a country, but it starts from Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Russia. Bam, Netherlands. Oh yes, of course. Now we're facing the north. Okay, this is the north. Believe me, when the conditions are right, clear weather, and then we have an electrical or magnetic solar storm, this sky would be all green. with like clouds, which would be the northern lights. Yes, there you can see the northern lights. In from Stockholm, if conditions are right, I would see the northern lights up to the, say, those top of the trees from my window there. But it's very rare. It has to be super strong magnetic storm. But here, when I say conditions are right, the sky is clear, and then magnetic storm. Oh, it's magical. It's like living or being part of a sci-fi movie. You're like in another planet of some sort. Yeah, but the problem with that is that I really tried before to live stream, but the problem with this kind of light, the northern light, you need a longer exposure, and video cameras don't do long exposures. You know what I mean? So the reason why you would see sometimes moving videos of northern lights, it's time lapse photography. So let's say every second one picture or something, uh, because it's not too bright, so it needs a longer time. One trick is that if you any of your phones, go to your camera settings and open night or anything similar to that, depends on your phone. Night would be, and then you have to hold steady when you're taking a picture, because the aperture of the camera is letting all of the light in and then turns into a beautiful picture. Yes, that's true. So that's more or less like a very basic explanation, because we don't have to explain everything, but it's just more light, uh, because it's faint. It needs a longer time to collect all of the lights to draw or capture or make a picture. That would be it. It's like opening your mouth, or increasing the volume of your headphones, or something similar to that. So that would be uh, our trip for today, because I'm getting cold. I'm getting cold. For those who are first time to be here, I have to let you know that the hotel doesn't allow anyone, even guests, to take pictures beyond that road over there. That's why I'm stuck here. And this is not one of those places that you can walk inside the hotel and say, "Hey guys, welcome to the blog," and people will be waving. Unfortunately, this is not it, because that entire hotel is rented for the entire season, for almost like perpetuity, uh, by one company. And unfortunately, I can say it because I'm, legally contracted not to explain that bit. So I'm very sorry about it. But to make the story short, uh, we're not allowed to take pictures or any kind of recording in that side. Here it's perfectly fine. We're in good form. But if ever somebody asks me about details, I'm really sorry. I cannot really do it, and will probably never do it as well. The reason is that my employer, the people that run this place, they're very nice, and it would be not really kind of like the smart thing to do is to be in the bad side of people that are nice. Oh yeah, thank you very much for subscribing. I was about to do that. Okay, so again, before I start freezing, please don't forget to subscribe, because my story is that me and my daughter, 16-year-old daughter, are planning to move here, and this is just like a test to find out whether I have what it takes to live here. It doesn't necessarily follow. Sorry, doesn't necessarily have to be just because you have money you can move here. No, 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 no. To be honest, this could be very depressing to a lot of people, you know. And you need a certain kind of mentality to survive in this kind of place because there's not a lot of people. Uh, you cannot do a lot of work here. You cannot really find a lot of work here as well. So uh, it's not as simple as simple as moving to a new city as well. It's not like New York City that the moment you move you can actually find a job immediately. Not really here. So you have to really plan and take care of yourself. Okay, so again, please subscribe. It will really help me and my daughter be able to afford to move here. You know what I'm saying? It will be we're not asking you guys to uh, a lot uh, because we just need some support just to make sure that we can get by. You know what I mean? Because I might have work for 4 months or so, but the next 8 months, if I stay here permanently, it's still a big question mark. And so I need to save or budget the 4 months money to stretch for 12 months. And I'm pretty sure you know what that means. It's not really like possible or something. So, and of course, it's no secret that in here in YouTube, you might earn a little bit. For the record, I am not yet monetized. So that's why I really appreciate you sharing this video and watch some of our past episodes. So we would pass over the 4,000 mark. We still need 2,000 hours of watching. So again, thank you very much, OG. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Hussein, Mr. Steel, Akiko from Japan. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon. Taksimike from Lapland, Sweden. Bye.